You know, I can't stand trolls. I remember seeing these things all over the place when I was a kid. Yeah, I know they're really from the 60s, but in the 90s, when it was cool to be weird, everybody had one. And they freaked me out. Their big crazy hair, their dead soulless eyes, weird fleshy naked bodies.
Where's your troll dick?
I couldn't get all that. Exactly!
I don't like it. And since it was a popular thing, as usual, there were attempts to cash in. The cartoon most people remember is Stone Protectors, which clearly also tried to cash in on Ninja Turtles at the same time. Because if you're gonna be a ripoff, you might as well be efficient. There was also Trolls, with a Z, which was a show for girls, I guess. I don't know, does anybody actually remember this one? Yeah, there were a lot of attempts to make Trolls into a franchise, but few were successful. DreamWorks got the rights to them not too long ago, and they seem to have had the best success with it so far. They certainly made them look less freaky, for the most part, but the movie they made was a musical, and a lot of the songs either felt forced or were just used incorrectly. But today we're looking at Magic Trolls and the Troll Warriors, which is a very redundant title. Fully animated in brilliant color? Oh, thank God. It seems to be a pilot from 1992 for a possible TV series, but it never took off. I also discovered there was another pilot from about the same time called Super Trolls, but I don't have the tape for that, and nor do I really care to look into it. From what I understand, this show seems to be a weird crossover between two different toy lines. Magic Trolls, which seems to be for younger kids, and Troll Warriors, which was a line of action figures. Because that sounds like a good idea. I even found a Troll Warrior figure that comes with a VHS copy of the cartoon. Wow! They had to give this thing away for people to watch it. The crossover becomes pretty obvious when you see that they just lazily combined the two toy lines' logos into one. That's some great work. This whole thing is starting to sound like if a toy company wrote fanfiction about its own products. Oh well, let's cap off the Obscurathon and check out Magic Trolls and the Troll Warriors. In the kingdom of Who Cares a Lot, an evil ruler keeps the princess locked up in a tower and has enslaved most of the citizens. But one of them becomes smitten when he hears the princess sing.
I've made up my mind to go see the princess. You know it's against King Nolaf's law to even look upon the face of the princess.
Excuse me, but do you not see how ripped I am? Clearly I'm a main character. So He-Troll, whose name is Sven, by the way, sneaks into the castle and climbs the tower to see the princess. It turns out the evil ruler of this land has banned all laughter, because the plot of this thing was apparently written by a 5-year-old.
But why, Gorgo? Why?
I won't talk about such things. And remember, when you make King Nolaf angry, you endanger your own father.
No Laugh? His name is actually No Laugh. I'm not even going to use the punch gag for that. That's just terrible.
Who are you?
My name is Sven. I hear your sad singing every day when I work in the mines. Don't misunderstand. Your singing is beautiful. But I just wish you'd sing happy songs.
I thought I was the only one left who likes to be happy.
Oh, you're wrong. There are many of us.
As happy as you can be working in a mine, I guess. Before they can talk more, the guard spots Sven.
Dwarfs! There's an intruder in the castle!
Look out, Sven! They're sending Scott McNeil after you! He'll annoy you to death with his shrill voice!
I'll see you again.
But they'll capture you.
If they do, it'll have been worth it just to have shared a moment with you. Stay happy.
Oh, come on. It'll never work out between you two. You're from two completely different toy lines! Then they shoot their spring-loaded G.I. Joe missile launchers at him.
You'll never catch this troll!
Oh, sweet irony! They tie him to a tree and King's stupid name smokes him, I think. I'm not really sure. But Sven's visit made the princess happy enough that she sings again, and this time it wakes up this character.
The time has come at last. Now, where did I put him? Aha! So there you are.
Ah, there are my Kinder Eggs. They're illegal around here, you know. The bird, who has hair for some reason, visits the princess.
I served as advisor to your father, good King Laughlon.
The king's name was Laughlong? Ugh. Oh, it hurts. He exposits that he guards a door to another realm inhabited by the magic trolls that brought happiness to everyone, but when King Badpun took over, he banned laughter and happiness because that's what gives the magic trolls their power. Because he's a dick? But the bird, named Siegfried, managed to save a few of the magic trolls and kept them hidden until they have a chance to stop him.
So when I heard your happy singing, I knew it was time for the magic trolls to awaken. Now, let's see. Oh, I better get that back.
He has a pouch? Ew. So the princess, named Celia, sings and their eggs begin to hatch. And each one has a special talent, like artistry, paint making.
I might have known we'd wake up in a prison cell. What have you done to get us arrested?
That one's a bitch. But then they hear someone approaching, so they have to hide. We need to change the lock on that door. It took an entire commercial break to get it open.
I heard you singing happy songs. I'm very displeased with you. I warn you for the last time to stop singing. Understand?
Yes, Majesty.
Good.
Well, that concludes my pointless intrusion. What's next on my schedule? Opening the refrigerator door and staring inside. To the kitchen! So then they escape through the portal to the magic troll village.
It's good to be home, isn't it, Odin? Yes, it is, dear.
Every time Thor and Odin get tender, babies appear in the village.
And that is where babies come from. For trolls. Actually, it might make a little bit of sense considering the anatomy of the troll dolls. Or lack thereof. Guys, stop! You're gonna overpopulate! If you're gonna do that, put on some gloves or something. So they plan to rescue Sven, but they need to return Celia to her room first, but then Lame Joke shows up again.
Good. I like it when you're sad.
Yes, you must be sad, because your sadness pleases me, which makes me happy, which is what I'm against. I haven't thought my plan through, have I? He tells her that he put more guards around Sven, but some of the magic trolls had already left, so she tries to tell Siegfried so he can warn them.
He's up on the roof sleeping. But one of you has to go up there and wake him. I'm afraid of heights. Well, I'm certainly not going to dirty my new dress. What would everyone do without me?
Yeah, just go ahead and take your time, guys. It's not like lives are on the line or anything. Celia disguises herself so nobody can recognize her, if they're stupid, and they dispose of the guards through the usual cartoon shenanigans. They manage to free Sven and he joins the fight.
No. Oh, please, don't make me laugh.
Are we sure the bad guys are really that threatening? They seem to have the same weakness as most people's younger siblings do. Well, at least one might be, because he's wielding magic. How are they gonna stop him? Oh, dang! Celia just straight up clubbed him! Now that's how you take care of a wizard. And just like that, you ruined it. Also, why is he wearing a Flava Flav clock? They all escape back to the Magic Troll Village, and as the credits roll, we get one more moment of stupidity.
It's you!
Oh, I should have known. That hair did kind of look familiar. Then Celia has to return to her room before anyone discovers she's gone.
Don't worry, you'll see each other again.
No, you won't.
Celia would see Sven again.
No, he didn't, because this never made it past the pilot. So that was Magic Trolls and the Troll Warriors. It was very... meh. I'll admit there were a few things about it I didn't expect, like having a character that looks like a protagonist not actually be the protagonist. I'd imagine he would have had more to do if this made it to a series, but like I said, it never made it past the pilot. Also, combining two very different toy lines was a bold move, and it seemed to work out okay. But overall, it was just not very interesting, and the pilot was just lame. Even if this did make it past the pilot, I couldn't see it lasting very long. Certainly not in 1992 with competition like Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, not much else to say about this one, unfortunately, so it will forever remain an obscure curiosity. Well, this wasn't horrible, so I'm not gonna toss it, but I think I'll still abruptly drop it. Well, folks, that does it for the Obscurathon. And by that, I mean forever. Yes, I hate to end this on a very anticlimactic note, but I have decided to retire the Obscurathon. It's been a fun couple of years learning about weird, obscure cartoons, but I have to end it for a number of reasons. For one, I'm kind of running low on material for it. I certainly don't have enough to do another theme. And because I'm on YouTube now, I have to up my game. I have to be reviewing more things that people have heard of. But don't worry, there'll still be plenty of trips to the thrift store to find discarded VHS tapes, and many, many late nights surfing the internet to find things that people have uploaded. So occasionally I'll still review stuff like this. But for now, I've been meaning to bring Cartoon Clipshow back to its roots. And I think I'm going to start by revisiting a franchise that I haven't touched on in a very long time. Oh yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. Because knowing is half the battle. This thing actually shattered when I dropped it. Oh no, there's shards of plastic everywhere. Oh no.